we have a good group of kids. And I don't know about you, but how many times in your life have you done exactly what you're supposed to do? Followed the path exactly where you're supposed to go, done exactly what everybody's asking. When it's done, you say, now what? Now what do I do? So today is really based on that question of what do you do when you don't know where to go? And I don't know if you ever thought about it, but once the wise men visited the family a year and a half later or thereabouts, our babies, we have a little anachronism here and there going today, but just ignore it. But Jesus was he was a toddler by the time they showed up. That star led them to that place. Past that point, that star didn't lead them. That was it for them. The star was done. They're on their own. And so as you participate in our play this morning, the question we ask is, where do we go when we don't know where to go? Enjoy.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for coming by. We are so grateful you made the long trip just to see our baby boy.
Yes, thank you. We are honored to have had you in our home.
It was ordained by the Scripture. For you, Bethlehem in Judah's land, no longer bringing up the rear. From you will come the leader who will shepherd my people, my Israel. Your baby boy is going to be the King of the Jews.
We have been traveling for a long time now just to have the opportunity to be here. All of us, you included, have done our part to be a part of this amazing event.
It's been our honor and duty to be here.
Godspeed on your journey, wherever it takes you. What will you do now that you have made this journey?
Well, we haven't really thought about that yet. I'm sure something important will come up.
Joseph, dear, can you get Jesus? I'm trying to get things straightened up in here and find a place to put these gifts. And then I have to go outside and clean up after those camels. Nice, wise people, messy camels.
Why is he crying?
Well, he had a big day with the wise people here. I think they're a bit much for a little guy. Is he wet?
How do I don't... Whoa! I didn't know the Son of God could cause such a mess. Man, this is not exactly what I thought I was getting into.
Well, what did you think? He was going to arrive potty trained?
I don't know. I just thought that the Son of God wouldn't cause such a mess, you know?
Oh, Joseph, for goodness sake, he's a baby. He may grow up to do special things, but right now, he needs to be fed and changed and... Truthfully, I didn't think it was going to be like this either. When the angel showed up and told me, Mary, nobody special, not particularly a standout, that I was going to have a baby, and not only that, this baby was going to be the Son of God. Well, I have to admit, I didn't think, I thought. I don't know what I thought. I just did what I was told. I thought that's all I had to do.
I'll go clean up after the camels. Can't be any messier. I'm a carpenter. I build things. It's what I've been trained to do. I belong to the local carpenters union. I'm a dues-paying guy. Yeah, I thought about being a dad someday to some regular kid, but then the angel showed up and wham, life changed as I knew it. I knew I was going to marry Mary, settle down, have a kid, open my own carpenter shop, train him, build things, but that didn't happen. We traveled to Bethlehem, had a baby in a stable, with angels and shepherds. Pretty amazing stuff, but not fitting of a king. And then we moved into this little place, in not the nicest town in Bethlehem, to raise a son that is ours, but not in a town that is not home. I wasn't prepared for this.
Well, that went well, I think.
Yes, I think it did.
Do you think they liked our gifts?
The gold was a good idea, but the frankincense made the baby sneeze.
We did what we thought was right. And now,
And now,
And now,
now what? We've been following the star for years.
that's the only thing we focused on.
through every kind of weather.
That's all we were trained to do.
Whose idea was this anyhow?
Well, it was specifically mentioned in the scripture to follow the birth of this baby, and the star confirmed it. Now we're on our own, and I don't know. We don't know what to do.
We have had so many opportunities because of this journey. So many good things have happened.
Yeah, remember that great King Herod? Remember how hospitable he was to us? He wanted to know everything about the baby. He seemed really excited.
I thought he was on our side. Remember that secret meeting he had with us? He wanted to know how we knew what we knew. He even invited us over afterwards so we could tell him where the baby was so we could worship him.
He seemed happy, but I got a funny feeling about that.
I don't think he was happy. In fact, I don't think we should go back the way we came, for 2 reasons. One, I had a dream last night.
A dream?
Yeah, and in my dream, it specifically told me not to go back the way we came because Herod wants to harm the Christ child.
A dream telling us not to go back to King Herod? Remember how he told us to make sure and tell him where the baby was so he could worship him too?
That's not what my dream told me. And besides, there's no star anymore that we can follow. We are on our own now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We've been following this star for years. It's told us where to go. We didn't even have to figure it out on our own.
We just had to pay attention and follow where it led.
And now the star is hanging over their house. Man, we've always been the top of our class. We were the smart students. Everybody always looked up to us. We went to our school classes and we learned what we needed to learn. And now there's no star to guide us anymore. And we are on our own and we can't go back the way we came. We have to find another route home. Do you guys remember any algebra? Algebra? Yeah, you know. If 3 wise guys leaves location A heading due west at 2 miles per hour, and 1 angry king leaves location B heading east 8 miles per hour, at what point do they meet and the 3 wise guys get clobbered?
See what you mean. Let's start doing the math.
Hey, Mary, I don't like the sounds of what's happening in Jerusalem.
What's happening in Jerusalem? That's a long ways from here. No need to be worried. There's enough to be worried right here in Bethlehem.
Seems that there is some political unrest about. Let's see. It was reported today from the king's headquarters in Jerusalem that King Herod received secret reports about a new king of the Jews. Reports have it that this new king will lead the Jewish people, and King Herod is on the defense. He's got everyone in the palace up in an uproar, even the palace birds. Report has it that there is a very loud tweeting coming from all the birds in the palace.
A new king of the Jews? What does that mean? Who could that be? There must be another king to serve until our baby boy gets old enough.
Don't know. Let's see. It has been reported by a palace informant that King Herod held secret meetings with foreign dignitaries in an effort to find the place where the new king is living.
Foreign dignitaries?
Yes, it says that the informant told the press that 3 scholars from the east passed through Jerusalem in search of the new king of the Jews.
3 from the east. Joseph, could it be?
Oh my. Now what? Just when things were starting to settle down and go back to a state of normal, well, except for having God's son in the house, we have something else to be worried about. What do I do? How do I handle this? I'm a carpenter. I build things. It's what I've been trained to do. I wasn't prepared for any of this. Now what?
Man, I don't know what we're going to do. We were trained to observe the sky, gaze the stars, track the mood.
Yeah, and all we've had for the past week is overcast, clouds, and rain. We can't navigate by rain cloud.
We're supposed to be wise guys. We're supposed to have the answers.
Well, I don't feel very wise.
I just want to go home.
If I knew how to get us home, I would do that.
Well, sorry, it's just that...
What do we do?
So much for all the grades and awards we got at stargazing school. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not feeling very smart or wise, or whatever we're supposed to be feeling at this point in our life.
We could always go back by way of Jerusalem. We at least know how to get that far.
And get the wrath of King Herod? No thanks.
What do we do now?
Now what?
Now what? Now what?
Now what? King Herod's on a tear. Word has it he's going to round up all the baby boys in Jerusalem. I need some help. You know, back when Mary and I found out about baby Jesus being born, we had advice from hey, you know what I need?
You know, remember that dream I had? I think I saw an angel in that dream.
A real angel with wings and everything?
Yeah. They made me feel very safe and protected. And they told me not to fear.
You know, maybe what we need to get through this problem right now is...
What?
You know what I think we need right now?
An angel.
He's sleeping. Poor guy, he has been worrying so much. Let's give him our message. Hey, Joseph.
What, huh? Who are you?
Fear not. We're angels, Sally. We came to give you a message.
A message?
Yes, see, it says right here, Mary and Jesus pack up and get on the road to Egypt.
To Egypt?
Yes, see?
No, I can see it says Egypt, but why?
Because King Herod is very angry, and he wants to hurt all the baby boys. You need to leave right away.
But I don't speak Egyptian. What will I do when I get there? How will I provide for my family? What kind of job will I have? You know, when I was told I would be the father to the Son of God, I thought things would be a whole lot easier than this. Nothing has been easy.
Joseph, you have been well trained. You know a lot. You have everything in your heart and in your head and your heart. You will be protected, and when it is time to come home again, we'll let you know. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
Hey!
Who are you?
What are you?
Those, my friends, are angels.
Real angels with wings and everything?
Yes, the same ones you had seen in your dreams.
See, I told you I saw an angel in my dream.
Fear not, we have come to help. What seems to be the problem?
Well, we just don't know what to do. We've always studied hard and done our work and done what we were told.
We've always followed where the star led. We don't know what to do now.
And now we don't know what to do. We've gone to our classes, and we followed the star. But now there is no star to follow. We don't know how to get home. We don't know our way back. So we have to go in a different direction.
Yes, you do. From now on, you have to take all you have learned and trust what you know, what you need to know to get where you need to go. Yes, you've got it all in your head and your heart. And we will be right here to protect you on your way. You won't be able to see us, but we will be right here.
But we're used to following a star, something we can see.
The stars are out, you know all their names. Just follow your heart and use what you know. Fear not!
Wow.
Wow.
Joseph, what happened?
Angels showed up.
What?
Yes, real angels, like the ones you and I saw before.
What just happened here?
I think we just saw angels.
Real angels with wings and everything.
What did the angels say?
Do you remember what the angels said?
Well, the first thing they said is that we need to pack up immediately and go to Egypt because King Herod is going to try to do harm to Jesus.
Egypt? We can't go to Egypt. We don't speak Egyptian. How will we live? What will we do?
That's what I said, but they also told me that
Well, they told us that we had all we need,
we had all we need
In our heads and in our hearts.
in our heads and in our hearts,
and that we were not to fear.
and that we were not to fear,
And that we had all we need.
and that we had all we need.
Now what?
Let's get going.
Let's get going. We're on our way.
We are on our way.